Okay, so let's look at exercise 3.1. Mary and Amy played 15 sets of tennis. So what does 15 sets mean? N is equal to 15. The probability that Mary wins against Amy, meaning Mary winning, is 0.6. Find the probability that, so in here that you can see here, you know the event will be number of games. But now instead of only one, like what you did before, you have two. One is Mary and one is Amy. So I would suggest for you to write two events like this. One you write X, number of games Mary wins, and one you write Y, number of games Amy wins. So number of games, and from the past questions that you got passed up today, I realized that a lot of you didn't write the event and distribution. This is compulsory in your exams. And if you don't do it, marks will be deducted. All right? So number of games Mary wins. Okay, and this will be the distribution with an N of 15 and a P of 0.6. Okay, so P of 0.6. Why is the P 0.6? That is the probability that Mary wins. So number of games Mary win, the P 0.6. These two must be matching. Why? Number of games Amy wins. So if the probability of Mary winning is 0.6, the probability of Amy winning will be 0.4. So number of games Amy wins, Amy winning 0.4, they are matching. So the first one is easy. X is equal to 12. Then you just put it into the formula. You will get the answer. X is equal to 13. You just put in. You will get the answer. Amy loses 3 sets. So if they're talking about Amy losing 3 sets, what does that tell you? If Amy lost 3 sets, Mary won 3 sets. If I'm playing with you, and if you have lost, it's me who won, isn't it? So basically, if Amy lost 3 sets, then it is Mary that won the 3 sets. Okay, and then what do you see next? Probability of X equals to 3 using Mary win. All right, so I don't think that should be a problem. You just put into the formula. Okay, part D, Amy wins 4 sets. So now you use Amy because Amy wins 4 sets, so you can use the N and P for Amy. So you put it into the formula, but using this N, I mean N is the same, and the P for Amy, which is 0.4. So you can get it easily. Why? You just find the answer here. Or if Amy wins 4 sets only, all right, meaning Amy lost 11 sets, all right, meaning Mary won the 11 sets. Understand? Okay, Mary won the 11. So you can use Amy or you can use Mary's distribution. You will get the same answer. But since you already write 2 distributions here, if you're talking about Amy winning, then you just use Amy, meaning your P will be 0.4. E, Mary wins 12 sets or less. 12 sets or less is 0 to 12. Okay, so what will be the fastest way to do it? 1 minus 13, 14, 15. Okay, I've had a couple of y'all asking me, is there a shortcut? There is another shortcut which I'll send you a video on how to do it. But basically, if I'm saying wins 12 sets or less, meaning I want from 0 to 12, are you going to do 0 to 12 one by one? Doesn't make sense, right? So you know the total is 15, isn't it? And total probability is 1. So 1 minus 13, 14, 15 will give you 0 to 12. Is that clear? Amy wins more sets than Mary. Now, they have played 15 games. In the middle of 15 is 7.5. You cannot play 7.5 games. Meaning Amy won 8 sets or more. Okay, Amy wins 8 or more. Meaning Amy, Y more equals to 8. This is what you're looking for. Alright, Y more or equals to 8. So how to find Y more or equals to 8? You can just use Amy's probability. Okay, and find 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 until 15. Or what you can do is 1 minus 0 to 7. So it's up to you. Which one are you doing? Okay, so this question should be okay. Moving forward to the next part. Same goes to this. A gardener buys 10 strawberry plants. 10 is your N. P is 0.9. Then you just plug everything into the formula and get the answer. This shouldn't be a problem. Just don't forget to write your event and distribution. Same goes to this. In this situation, your event will always start with number of, like I've already highlighted before. So this is number of people who prefer low alcohol beer. number of people who prefer full strength beer. So you have two events here altogether. All right, so this is not so difficult as well. You write down two, one will be X, one will be Y. Then for the distribution, one will be X, one will be Y. Then you just follow accordingly. 4 preferred low alcohol beer. For probability of X equals to 4, what is low alcohol beer? 0.23. You will use this. Low alcohol beer. Your N will be 8, P will be 0.4. 5 prefer full strength beer. So 5 prefer full strength beer. I would rather just you use Y, meaning your N and P. You don't need to go and think the other way around and see what is X. If you want, you can, but I think it's just easier if you just write two events down. One for X, one for low alcohol, and one for full strength beer. Okay, at least 6. What does at least 6 means? 6 or more. So always find the shorter way to do it. Don't go and take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and add up. No need. You know 6 or more is 6, 7, 8 because 8 is the maximum, right? You have the N there, right? 8 is the maximum. So 6, 7, 8 and then you just add it up. Okay? You can put it in the calculator one shot and add it up also, no problem. Don't worry about your answer. We accept plus minus 0.0001. If you, because some of them round off to 4 decimal place and add up, some put everything in the calculator, it will be a little bit different. Okay, question 7. When a die is rolled, what's the probability of getting a 1 or a 6? We did this last semester. 1 or means plus. What's the probability of getting a 1? 1 over 6. What's the probability of getting a 6? 1 over 6. So or means add up, right? So 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 will be 2 over 6. In other words, you get 1 over 3. Okay, so you are looking for that because they are looking for number of times we get a 1 or a 6. You see that from the question here. Okay, it always starts with number of. Whatever after that is actually from the question. You just copy only. So number of times we get a 1 or a 6. Alright, so 1 or a 6, you just add up. How to get 1? 1 over 6. How to get 6 when you roll the die? 1 over 6. You add up, you get 1/3. Alright, you understand how to get 1/3, huh? Okay, then a die is rolled 11 times. They're telling you that is N. So you write down your event, write down your distribution, answer the question accordingly. 5 or 6 times, you take probability of X equals to 5 plus X equals to 6. Okay, same goes to this question. It's a repetitive thing again. Your N will be 0.6, so you start with number of students again who will enroll in tertiary institution. Everything is there. It just starts with number of students, you copy. Number of something, you copy from the question. Everything is there. 6, 7, 8 or 9, you add up. 6, 7, 8, 9, one by one. Like I told you, if you put everything in the calculator and add up, and when you take 4 decimal place each one and add up, the value will be slightly different. But we accept that difference, okay? We accept plus minus 0.0001. Okay, same goes to this question. A fair coin is tossed 5 times. Your N is 5. What's the probability you get? What are we looking for here? Number of heads, right? Why? Head appear 3 times, more than 3 times. So we're looking for number of heads. So what's the probability of getting a head when you roll the coin? When you toss the coin, 0.5. So more than 3 times means what? Is 3 included? No. More than 3 times is 4 and 5. All right. Less than 3 times, don't forget 0. Students always forget 0. So 0, 1, 2. All right. Same goes to this. I'm just going to skip this question. It's a quite similar question. Same thing here again. 4 fair coins are tossed simultaneously. Your N will be 4, P will be 0.5 because you're looking for number of tails. No tails at all, probability of X equals to 0. If the answer won't be 0, you must plug in the calculator and find the answer. Understand? Okay, question as we move on. Find the probability of obtaining not more than 5 tails in 7 tosses of a fair coin. Not more than 5 tails in 7 tosses of a fair coin. So not more than 5 means you want what? 0 to 5, isn't it? Meaning the shortest way to do this is to just 1 minus 6 and 7. Do you understand? Always find the shortest way. Total probability is 1. So if you want not more than 5, 1 0 to 5. Alright, so you want 0 to 5. So how do you find the answer? 1 minus 6 and 7. All right? Everybody okay there? Okay, moving on. By assuming that a married couple has an equal opportunity of giving birth to a boy and girl, the moment you see equal opportunity is half and half. So you know the probability that you're looking for here is 0.5. Find the probability that a couple who has 5 children, your n is 5, will have more boys than girls in the family. So your event will be number of boys because you're looking for the number of boys. So more boys than girls. So if you have 5 children, more boys than girls, that means you have 3 or more boys. Either you have 3 boys and 2 girls, 4 boys and 1 girl, and all 5 are boys, no girl. That's why you're looking for probability of 3 plus 4 plus 5. Do you see that? Boys, 0 to 5. More boys than girl, meaning I have 3 boys, 4 boys, or all boys. That's why you just take and add up. All right? The probability that a shooter strikes a target in one shot is 0.7. Find the probability that the shooter strikes target 3 times out of 6 independent trials. 6 independent trials, that keyword there tells you the n. Okay, n is equal to 6. Number of times, you are looking for number of times they shoot a target, right? So your event is number of times the strikes on the target. So the P is 0.7, probability of X equals to 3. You plug it into the calculator and you should be able to get the answer. Same goes to this, nothing so different here. Man sends 4 application, you know your N is 4. The probability of it being successful is 4 over 5, other words 0.8. Find the probability that he is successful in, so number of successful application. Copy the question. See this, less than 3. Less than 3 means what? 0, 1, 2. Always find the shortest way to do. 0, 1, 2, you have to add all 3. Might as well you just take 1 minus 3 and 4. Alright, but students, some of them like to do it their own way. That's not a problem. Okay, at least 3. What does at least 3 tell you? 3 or more. In this case, there's only 4. So 3 plus 4. Okay. Question 16, next one. 40% of the students in a school wear spectacles. From a sample of 10 chosen at random, find the probability that only 3 students wear spectacles. More than 7. So the same thing here. You apply the formula. See here. More than 7. More than 7 means what I want? 8, 9, 10, right? Because the n is 10. 0 to 10, isn't it? I want more than 7. So I want 8, 9, 10. Always find the shortest way to do it. Okay? So you just add up. Alright, a multiple choice test has 8 questions with 5 answer choices. Each question has only 1 correct answer. So has 8 questions, your n will be equal to 8. So that's not a problem. Then you have 5 answer choices, only 1 correct. That means out of 5 is 1 out of 5. Do you understand? It is 1 out of 5 that you get correct. That's how the 0.2 is coming along. Because only 1 answer out of 5 is correct. So now you know why it's 0.2, right? Answer all questions wrongly. That means nothing is correct because your event here is number of correct questions. Nothing is correct. So 0.1678. Get more than 6 questions correct. More than 6 correct means there are only 8 questions in the exam. More than 6 correct, that means 7 and 8. So that's why you take probability of X equals to 7 plus 8. You can do this one by one like that, or you can just put it into the calculator one shot. Not a problem. Okay, this one is quite a direct question, so I will move forward. Again, here I already show you how to find the shortest way to do it. It is all there highlighted up for you. All right, same goes to this one. This is also, I'll just highlight a little bit here. A box contains red and green marbles in the ratio of 1 to 2. Now, what are we looking for here? Red and green. If I were you, I'd rather write 2 events, but if you don't want, it's up to you lah. So number of red marbles. What's the probability that you get red to green? 1 out of 3. So if you want probability of green marbles, it is 2 out of 3. You understand? 1 out of 3 is for red. 2 out of 3 is for green. So 5 marbles, that's why your n is 5. So number of red marbles, so you use P as 1/3. Understand? Okay. So more than 2 green, we're only talking about what? 5 marbles, right? Okay, so more than 2 green, meaning we're talking about 3, 4, and 5 green. meaning the number of reds is 0, 1, 2. So you can have a look at this table. You should be able to understand what's going on there. Or the other way to do it is like this. I rather you do this way. Okay, number of green marbles, you write a new event, the Y will be 5, the P will be 2/3. It's easier actually, more than 2 green, no need to think the other way around. More than 2 green, 3, 4, 5, just add up. Okay, all right, so this is also okay. So here 2% produced are not satisfactory in a sample of 12. So 12 is your N. Event is number of batteries not satisfactory. Can you see here? Just copy only, copy. Number of batteries not satisfactory. All right, so P is 0.02. And then your N is 12. Where is the 0.02 coming from? The probability of batteries that are not satisfactory. 2% becomes 0.02. Okay, so this one is all right. Okay, this one, I went through it in my last video. So if you look at this one, when we are looking for expected value, in other words, this is the mean. For binomial distribution, the mean is n times p. That means the number of trials times the p. What is the number of trials? N is 60. What is p? 1/6. So you just multiply. Okay, what if you want to find variance? It is NPQ. But this question wants standard deviation. It is square root of NPQ. So how to find N? N is in the question 60. P is 1/6. What is Q? 1 minus P, which is 5/6. So you plug it into your square root and you will get it. You will round off to a whole number because this is discrete distribution. Discrete distribution must be a whole number. Okay? Same goes to this here. Y2 0.2 because we're talking about the 20%. If they ask you for expected value is N times P. What is variance? NPQ. Just follow. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay. All right. 20 fair coins are tossed simultaneously. So N is 20. Again, they want you to find expected and variance. Expected value is mean. N times P. Variance is NPQ. Same goes to this question. As you can see, when you square root, they will round off to a whole number, everything. Okay. Y 0.1 because this is 1/10. Same goes to this. So less than 1 will be faulty. If you ask me, it should actually be 0. Okay, question 26 is a little different. The expected number of teachers who own a proton car is 8. So they're telling you N times P is 8. And the variance is 1.6. And they're saying NPQ is 1.6. So what they're doing in this question is they're giving you the N times P and they're giving you the NPQ. You need to work backwards. So how to find? Can find. NP is 8, isn't it? So you can substitute the NP here with 8, right? So you will get 8Q equals to 1.6. So you should be able to solve Q. Q will be 0.2. If Q is 0.2, P is 0.8. So you should be able to solve this part now, okay? Exactly 4 teachers own a proton car. So you're looking for probability now. Probability of X equals to 4. So you're going to use your binomial distribution and find the answer. When they ask you a teacher chosen at random, this is looking for P. Understand? All right, this multiple choice question is quite similar to the one on top actually. So you can try it first. The second part is a little bit different. Okay, another candidate knew the correct answer for 6 questions and had to guess the rest. So here is a little different why. I will show you. Okay, so now here it will change to 9. Why? Number of correct answers, because 6 is already correct. So your N is now 9. Because you have 15 questions, right? 6, she already know the answer. So she doesn't need to guess. So your N is only left with 9. Okay, so now they want to know 8 question correct. So how to get 8 question correct? A lot of students make mistake. They just calculate 8. No need. She already know the answer for 6. So you only have 2 more to find. Understand? So this is the only way this question is different. You just think about it. Wow, oh, they want 8. Oh, okay, she already knows 6. I'm only left with 2. Understand? Okay? All right, so that's about it for binomial distribution. So we have about a 20 minutes video here, which will be dividing it into two. All right. Okay, thank you.